warm welcome to KPS News Weekly. I'm Hiranya Sethia, and today we celebrate a moment of pride and excellence. In an extraordinary academic performance, Lakshimalu from Class 12th Commerce has emerged as state topper, bringing glory not only to Krishna Public School but also setting a benchmark of dedication and reality. Lakshimalu isn't alone in this way of success. An incredible 83 students from our school have scored above 90% in Class 12 board exams, a remarkable collective achievement. Let's now hear directly from some of our toppers, the faces behind the numbers, the voices of hard work, perseverance, and dreams.
Congratulations, Laksh.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, how do you feel, Laksh, being the state topper? And would you like to give some tips to your juniors?
Of course, ma'am. I feel very proud on achieving these positions. I currently secured 99% in CBSE board examination as a state topper. Basically, the strategy was to focus on main concepts for the subjects like accounts and maths and economics, and try to do as much questions as I can of the previous examinations of those subjects. And for the subjects like business studies, the focus was on the key points to be remembered and to frame questions and answers on those basis.
Okay, Adib, how important is revision and solving previous year's question papers?
Yeah, so it's actually very important because that's how you know what's the trend going on with CBSE, which chapters and which topics are giving more weightage. So you get to know how to write those answers with the sample papers, and with the questions of previous years, you get to know how the questions are being framed.
Congratulations, Viraj.
Thank you.
Viraj, how did you manage your time between school, coaching, and self-study? Can you tell us?
First of all, I do not regularly went to school. I used to go to school 3 or 4 days a week. And whenever I went to school, I asked my teacher for some tips how to manage self-study. And they told me that I can go to library and do self-study and come to class and focus on class. And that's how I managed to study board separately and JE separately, because at the coaching, I clearly focused on my JE preparation, and at school I focused on my boards preparation. Therefore, I managed to score good marks in boards as well as in JE.
Congratulations, Ashna, for being the PCB topper.
Thank you, ma'am.
Acha, can you tell me which subject did you find most challenging and how did you overcome it?
Like any other bio student, physics was like most challenging subject for me as well. To conquer its fear, first most important is to conquer the fear of physics. Like we know how to solve, but most of the times we just try to escape those questions. So it comes by more and more practice. Try to solve as many questions as you can to build up the conceptual clarity. Then some theoretical questions as well, because it gives the word that you miss out while solving MCQs are given by the theoretical parts, while question practice for numericals is the best.
Annie, congratulations for being the topper of humanities.
Thank you so much.
Can you tell me how did you manage being the head girl of the school and then being the topper in class 12 humanities? Can you share your experience?
Yes, I'm sure. Honestly, it's been a roller coaster of emotions for me. Well, I never had to manage my studies at the first place because that's something I enjoy. That's a kind of therapy for me. The subjects I have opted for, which is humanities, is kind of relevant to my interests as well. I have always been very much intrigued about public speaking and then all other co-scholastic activities which KPS has provided me. So it's more like if you really enjoy what you're doing, you do not have to, make a routine for it specifically. It's more like a part. Your internal body clock tells you that if you are done with one thing, you have to shift to the other. That's it.
Congratulations, Prarthana.
Thank you, ma'am.
Prarthana, can you tell me what role did your teachers and school play in your success?
Ma'am, my teachers and school did play a very huge role in my success, especially Almas Hussain ma'am. She was my political science teacher, and she made sure that I was actually helped with all the problems that I had. And my Sanskrit teacher, Sandhya ma'am, she also helped me a lot. And my class teacher, Shashank sir and Seema ma'am, they helped me a lot during my preparation and made sure that I was motivated throughout it.
Congratulations, Shivansh.
Thank you.
Shivansh, who has been your biggest inspiration or support system during your class 12 journey?
Ma'am, during my class 12 journey, my teachers and my family have supported me a lot. Whenever I feel like I do not want to study, they always reach their hand towards me and supported me.
Lavdi, tell me, did you follow any particular strategy for board exam preparation?
As such, I didn't follow any strategy, but follow NCRT thoroughly, revise it 2 to 3 times, and teachers' notes are the best, I would say. They give you the best notes and they have experience of so much years. So follow that, and apart from that, use PYQs.
Congratulations, Animesh.
Thank you, ma'am.
Animesh, did you ever feel like giving up? And what kept you going?
Yes, ma'am. I felt like giving up when my 11th result came up. I only got 65% because I didn't manage school and JEE preparation separately. I didn't prepare for a school type of papers, but in 12th I recognized I have to manage the 12th board also, and I want to secure 90+% in 12th board. So whenever I came to school, Manisha ma'am, my chemistry class teacher, she used to give me tips and helped me very much.
Congratulations, Anjal.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Beta, what was your daily routine during class 12? And would you like to give some tips to your juniors?
Daily routine was that I used to, first we should wake you should wake up early in the morning. I used to wake up at 6, but 6 to 7 like 6 to 7 anytime between that is good, and then it will take you about 1 hour to freshen up and another half an hour to have your breakfast. After that, so let's say around 8:30 you are free from that. Then I used to study for 3 hours till 11:30, and then I used to take a half an hour break. uh, after that After that, I would solve a question paper for 3 hours, and then I would have my lunch. Now you can switch the timings for this. You can maybe do your question paper after the lunch, so you will have to have your lunch beforehand. But after you solve your question paper, you will need 1 hour to check, and you will need 1 to 2 hours to check, and you will need to see where you can improve. So for that, I suggest कि आप लोग एक notebook बना लो, and उस notebook में you will write down all your mistakes, and you will write down how to improve on those mistakes. So around 5 o'clock you should be free from this, and then if you would like to have some snacks or anything like that, you can take 1 hour as a rest. After that, from 7 to 9 o'clock, I used to study for another 2 hours. For those 2 hours, I used to give time to a subject which is very strong, so that because it is only 2 hours, so I'm not giving that much time to it. And then I would have my dinner, and then I would study again till 11:30, and then I would go to sleep.
Truly inspiring words. A big congratulations to each and every achiever of class of 2025. That's all for now on KPS News Weekly. Stay tuned for more stories of success, creativity, and inspiration. Until next time, stay curious, stay confident, and stay proud to be KPS.